the end goal is like, I just want to get this thing done and over with, man.
Really? Like,
I'm trying to think of situations.
Because usually, yeah, when I find my situation and found myself in that, I just like, okay, let me just walk away from this.
No, I'm trying to figure out a situation that would lead me to, like, the only thing I would think of is, like, a game that has a very compelling story, like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
But it has shitty game mechanics.
Oh, you mean easy modo where you just, like, snap onto people's heads?
Well, that is really redundant and stuff, so it's just like, well, I don't want to play this game because
for the sake of the game.
core game loop isn't satisfying, therefore I'm only going to play the game for the story and just speedrun all of the mechanics. I'm trying to think of other situations where I would come to the conclusion of not playing well is not satisfying.
Okay. Also, I accidentally came across both DLCs.
Okay. Well,
like, while I was exploring, it's like, hey, I could hit that. I wonder what's gonna happen. It's like DLC active. It's like, wait, what? I didn't ask for this. I just wanted items.
What's your opinion on DLCs? Why is it that you treat them separate from the game?
I didn't.
Well, I mean, the way you talked about it implies.
No, like I didn't know like how I would have come across the DLC. I thought like it would be like post game kind of thing.
Yeah, but why? So,
why do you assume that expectation?
Why do you assume that DLC has to be post game?
Well, no, I don't think all DLCs are post games. Like Monster Hunter, it's like ingrained with like organically with. It's not organic. It's like it's not post game. It's like in whatever kind of thing, right?
No.
So what is it? Okay, once again, what is it that you think about DLCs? What does DLC mean to you?
Quality of life changes, additional contents, maybe different stories or game modes kind of thing. Downloadable content.
Okay.
Is there contents that changes the game from vanilla? The vanilla content?
Because I was always of the thought that DLCs were put in place to make the game more holistic. Like this was the original thought / vision that the designers of the game wanted, but didn't have enough time to implement. Therefore, it needed to be DLC.
Oh.
Or there's additional content that they wanted to add
to enhance the story.
Yeah.
To enhance the story.
That's
what I view DLC as.
Yeah.
Because that's how I viewed it also. Like especially with
I think so.
Witcher 3. Witcher 3. This is the base game you can get, but we add Blood and Wine and all the other DLC because we want to enhance the experience of not only exploring the world but exploring what Geralt's experiences or Geralt's relationship.
Yeah, but this was more going back to the whole idea of I wouldn't be upset if I got caught up in the DLC midway through the game or even at the start of the game. I would just be like, oh, this is good. There's extra content that would enrich the experience.
Like, it's not that I didn't want the DLC to happen. I just didn't expect it. It's like, I was expecting an item because when I usually hit something in Hollow Knight, I just get like an item or like more money.
Okay.
Because like, the first DLC I found while I was just exploring, because it's like, hey, I want to get a little bit stronger and get a little bit more like health containers. So I was like, I'll just explore the one part that I've just barely scratched the surface of, because I just got the map for it. So I'll start exploring, and there's like one like corpse of a character, and I usually interact things by just hitting things. And when I hit something, like there was like a visual effects, like okay, maybe I'll hit that more, and then there's like a big explosion, and then like there's like a and the way that I came in changed. It's like this was not what I was expecting, like because. Like after the explosion, like nothing else happened except for like the exit have a different like silhouetted light. It's like this isn't an item. I think this is a DLC. So I went out, and then when I go back to my home hub, there's like a brand new like NPCs like just kind of like chilling out. It's like, wait a minute, I remember seeing something similar to this, because the color palette is resemblant. It's similar to the ones that were like shown in like the menu. So it's like, this is one of the DLC, isn't it? It's like, dang, I did not expect that. And even the NPC dialogues like changed. Like the default NPC dialogue, like these circus guys, they just came out of nowhere. I wonder what they're doing. They look kind of sketch. It's like, well, that's pretty cool. And the second ones are like, I just wanted to unlock this one thing, because like it needs a key. It's like, okay, I have enough money. I'll go buy a key. And then I had to trudge my way back. It's like. And I thought this was just like, give me another item kind of thing. Because this is what I'm used to from the base game that I played. It's like, And actually, it did give me an item, and it's like, and it showed me like a portal. It's like, wait a minute, this is also a resemblant of another color palette for the other DLCs. Like, this is not the DLC. This is pretty cool. I'm not gonna come back to it until I beat the game though, because I'm not good enough. But yeah, I just found that interesting, because I just stumbled across.
Yeah, I know you stumbled across it. It was just the way, the tone that you were using at the beginning made it seem like you disliked it. Or
no. I just found it interesting because all the other games DLCs that I like had, they were just like kind of given to me like when I finished downloading it. But like this one, it's just more done organically.
Yeah, diegetically. Good DLC is done that way.
Yeah, good DLC is supposed to be like for a new player, they don't know if it's actually part of the base game or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's supposed to be it can be seamless.
Yeah. It was done pretty seamless, and I had to go back to the main menu because, like, the extra section of the main menu shows different like patch notes and stuff, and it showed like which DLCs are which, and so it's like, oh, these are the DLCs.
You want to bring up the unified chat?
Oh sure, but like you
No, I was just under the impression that you disliked it. Because you encountered it.
I was surprised because this isn't what I'm used to. Because DLCs are just given to me, not
like
I have
overall,
to. Yeah.
Like in every game you believe.
Well, the only game that he usually played was Monster Hunter. And Monster Hunter, I wouldn't say it's DLC. It's more like just patch.
Additional
content.
Well,
in some sense, DLC. That is DLC.
Yeah, it's in some sense it is
because I had to download the content.
But usually what I expect of DLC, it's like a full on either expectation of a like an expansion pack, basically.
No, but still, even in regards to a expansion pack or a DLC that just adds some items, that's still, in my eyes, creating a more fuller version of the vision that the director / developers wish to create, and so like that's still within the same vein for me at least. When it doesn't bother me.
Because then what's your opinion on the Sims DLCs?
Would they just throw up content at you?
Well, you also have to realize that Sims isn't so much a game about being lore or being immersed. It's more so about a game about
more content,
systems, and interacting and seeing how your Sims participate in said system. And a lot of the enjoyment of that game comes from the fact that you can change the systems and put Sims in different systems.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's not so much about DLC, it's more so about, hey, we've added an extra feature about the system in which you can experiment. Right? It's like sticking your ants in a different ant colony and seeing what they do.
They're gonna kill each other.
No, I mean, when I mean ant colony, I don't mean like a separate ant colony. I mean quite literally the tank or the...
Oh, okay.
Like
they're gonna start digging.
The different environment.
Okay.
Let's see what they do in that environment. And that's what Sims is for the most part. It's ant watching.
Yeah.
Hey, Chad. How's it goes?
Anyway.
Long time no talk. Okay, so...
Like...
Intro!
Not like Simulator, but The Sims by EA. Okay.
It's quite literally watching ants.
Yeah.
You have a sim,
humans,
and you let the sim do stuff, and you dictate what the surroundings is like, but you quite literally watch the ant do things. Hence Ant Power.
Sims 4 is not like that, but anyway, intro.
That's your job.
I know.
We're waiting on you.
I know. Anyway, welcome back everybody to another episode of Placeholder Podcast. My name is John, EJ, and Goose.
Why do you feel the need to want to like expedite the intro?
Really
You want me
fast,
to slow down?
especially.
No, I'm just asking.
I just
Why do you
felt
feel
like-
the need to?
Uh,
No, you
'cause
say
we've
I
been-
felt like it, but
Well, no,
you do
because-
this with every single time. You do this with
No,
every
last
yeah,
episode
you-
wasn't
yeah.
like that.
No,
Yeah, you
every
did.
episode.
Every
episode you try to get through the intro as fast as you
possible.
Because intro is only good for newcomers and people who
What's
already
wrong
watched
with that?
the...
No,
people
yeah,
already
but
watched the last-
an intro
episodes
can also
already,
be
you know.
fun and a fun way to experiment new ways to.
I'm not at that level just yet.
Okay.
To do improv. Like I watch Loading Ready Run, and every single time they do their intros, it's one, it's a different person, and two, it's that person tries to do it such a unique manner that it's entertaining.
Well, I mean, even if it's the same person, you can still have.
Yeah, you can still have the same person.
I'm not. Once again, I'm not at that level yet.
Okay, but there's nothing wrong.
Why is it that you default to fast intros though?
Yeah,
This one is the one I know.
Okay. Then don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to change it up.
No, I'm just saying that. You can use fast intros if you like. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There are other intros. You can.
Okay.
You can try other ways.
Intros.
I'll try a slower one next time. Next episode.
No, the reason why I'm really conscious about this is because I've come to the realization that a lot of your cadence, a lot of the way you speak, a lot of how you speak determines how people interpret what you're saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so you can get different tones and different messages sent implicitly just by the way you speak, fast or slow.
Yeah, your cadence, your tone,
the rhythm, whether or not it's cohesive.
Even choice of words.
Yeah.
To be really mindful.
So, it's like what do you call it? I just wanted to know what were your intentions of trying to go as fast as possible?
Just kind of glossing over the things I've done, like name introductions and all that, so we can get to the contents.
But
The meat of the content.
Why? Okay, so why?
Why is it that you need to go through fast?
What it's
it's what he said.
Yeah.
The meat of the content. But my question is more so is why is it that you determine the meat as the meat and the appetizer not so much as the meat?
Because the intro can only be so long before it's finished serving its purpose, right?
What's your ideal? What is it that an intro means to you? I just want to know.
It's maybe like a brief recap of what we may have done last time, and kind of giving the new viewers who we are and kind of what we're going to do.
What about you?
I literally I take it from the definition of an intro, just an introduction of the content.
Because for me,
and I don't see it as like, oh, it's a brief recap or all that stuff. No, it's just an introduction to the content. Any format you do it, it's just still an intro.
Because for me, it sets the tone.
Yeah.
It's like quite literally the first things you're saying. Therefore, that sets that I feel like that's going to set the tone for the entire conversation.
Maybe you guys shouldn't let me do the intros then.
Why?
I don't know, because I'm gonna be setting off the wrong tones. You know.
Once again, what's the tone that you would like to set?
Say.
I'm not saying there's a right tone or that it was a wrong tone.
Tone.
Like maybe who knows? Maybe the speedy intro is the right tone that we do need. I'm just saying that these are things we can consider.
Wait, can you repeat the first question?
What is it that you think an intro is?
No, wait. Sorry.
What is its purpose?
Hold on. The second question.
Second question about
what is the
this
right
is
tone?
why I should be writing this stuff down.
What is the tone that you're looking for?
Yeah, what tone, or what's your intention?
Is it to be friendly and accept and open so that people can be more accepting about it?
Well, you said recap, so
is it for to be informed and notify that the viewers this is what this is what this? Is it to spice things up, make it to like a improv-esque, show that there's a...
No, we get the examples, EJ. I don't want to cut you off here. I just want to hear John's answer at this point.
See, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I've sort of thought like intros and the main content were almost like two separate entities.
And why is that?
Because, like introductions. Hold on.
Like separate entity, as in from the production standpoint?
Because the only thing that links the intro and the main topic is the topic itself. Other than that, like the introduction is more like a segue kind of thing.
What is it that you've used segues and transition points?
And not as a vehicle, like the vehicle segue.
Yeah,
but
I get that. Yeah, that's something that I would say.
I know. Just specifying it.
Come on now, don't be like
continue.
me. Anyway, well, what is a transition? What is a segue?
Yeah.
Well, it's
at least
it's
within the context of what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, I think it's more like going from one topic to another, whether it's related or completely unrelated. That's why there's a hard segue, right? Hard transition to another topic.
I've never heard a hard transition.
Yeah. Really?
I've heard of cold opens, where quite literally you just are just given an open and you just.
That's the introduction.
That's the introduction. That's the whole introduction, and it's not related to anything. It's not you just try to grab the attention of
the viewers or the audience.
The audiences. Yeah. And it's cold open. But this whole idea of hard segue, hard transition.
What's a soft transition?
Soft transitions, I feel like it's more of
like
the.
Okay, good.
I'm going to use the word that I've learned today, diegetic. It's the topic is very. Like, it's somewhat related, so it's easier, it's a lot softer to transition to that second topic from topic A to topic B. What makes it softer? Like, it's a matter of what we're talking. No, it's a matter of what we're talking about. Let's say like we're talking about fruits, right? And then we transition to talk about vegetable. Those are somewhat similar, right? They're both consumable.
Similar in what sense?
They're both consumable. They're both something that we can grow, kind of thing. But like, let's say like we talk about a topic A would be like once again fruits, and then topic B would be something about like cars. Those are two separate things. Like two very, very different things. We can't consume cars.
See, this leads into a very good link, because this is the whole point of the topic that I wish I'd like to do today, is lateral thinking, is being able to make seamless transitions no matter what the topic is.
Because good, I feel like good transition is you don't notice it.
It depends.
It depends. But
unless people really want to like.
So, and so like I don't. Like I reiterate with Edric's thought, I never heard of a hard transition.
I did it last episode, dude.
Yeah, well,
I'd like to.
Do you have a different pen?
Is it dying?
Yeah, it's dying. Sure.
But you
very quickly host this.
I only heard from you only.
Oh really?
From other people, from my teachers, even from podcasts and such.
Maybe because I'm just a bad host.
Okay, so once again, the transition in itself is a technique in my eyes, I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to view the transition as a technique or like a process of which you can send a message once again. So you can use a transition if it's completely jarring and that's the message you would like to send, like that it's a comedic transition and that it's supposed to be non sequitur and it's supposed to be completely jarring. Then that's the message you would like to send, and therefore that's not a bad transition if it's a hard cut or a hard transition by your definition.
Yeah.
But let's say you want that jarring atmosphere. Therefore, that's why the introduction is very important, because the introduction sets the tone and atmosphere for the rest of the production. In my eyes, sets the tone and atmosphere for the rest of production, and everything that you do should reflect that tone and production. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why I don't view hard transitions as bad transitions. I don't view soft transitions as bad transitions. Those are just a means of a way to communicate your idea.
It is a tool, a way to do transitions.
Also, it's the only that's not true. I can do soft segues easy. It's just the topics that we usually talk about, and the topics that I want to talk about you sometimes don't mix. That's why you just do hard segues.
And there's nothing wrong against it.
And you say they don't mix, but in reality, if you're really good at transitions and lateral thinking and moon logic, you'd be able to tie all of those things together. It's true.
I know, but I'm not good at that yet.
It's a skill.
Yeah.
It is.
It's both a skill and being able to broaden your scope in terms of knowledge pool and what you can draw from. Because the more things you have the pool of knowledge that you can draw from, and the larger it is, the more likely you are going to find like a path of association.
Yeah, and at that point you could choose to do a hard segue instead of being forced to do one.
Yeah. Okay. So on that topic, let's do the introduction. Which way you'd like.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna transition into the topic, which is what we're talking about, the whole idea of lateral thinking.
Okay.
Are we doing the introduction again?
I mean, He's the one doing it.
Oh, okay. If he wants to.
Maybe you guys could.
I feel like
our
our introduction already was good enough, in my opinion.
Okay. Hello once again, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Placeholder Podcast.
Smoke weed every day. Go ahead.
I didn't even say next episode.
Yeah, you just said
another episode.
Oh, I didn't say next episode.
Is it next episode?
Yes.
It
It
is
was another episode.
No,
No,
it
it's
is the
next
next episode.
Okay.
It's another episode at the start, and then the next episode at
Sorry.
the end.
Oh, I mean, okay, line. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Interrupted.
Another episode.
Go ahead.
of Place-
Introduce us again.
Placeholder Podcast.
Introduce the names.
This is Sean or Riflo. This is EJ or Zeji, Asian Can. And Goose or Edric. And today we'll be talking about moon logic, right?
Yeah.
Which is something that I find a little bit silly.
So then, what sense?
What?
It's just like it doesn't. The fact that it doesn't make sense, you know.
Well, first thing first is, what is moon logic, Edric?
There you go.
Well,
Good segue. Good
my
transition.
my definition of moon logic is lateral thinking. So instead of logically thinking and deducing and going down a path of logic and saying that this is cause and effect,
Yeah.
this thing, therefore that thing,
Yeah.
moon logic revolves around this thing's associated to that thing, which is associated to that thing. Therefore, it's all transitive. Therefore, that logic works. So transitive logic, moon logic, I feel is what it represents.
Yeah.
I might be completely wrong.
I mean, we could definitely Google
Well,
this.
Yeah.
okay. So, but before we Google
Later.
this, then, where did moon logic came from? In your opinion, we're not in your opinion before you look this word up.
Like the etymology?
Yeah, the etymology. Oh, how it came about.
Well, moons most often are associated with crazy people.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
And the etymology of moon is lunar,
Yeah,
which comes from the Latin.
yeah.
I think. Luna, Latin. And therefore, moon
Uh-huh.
and crazy
Yeah.
are tied deeply within language. Hence, crazy logic, moon logic,
Okay.
is what I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not willing.
yeah.
I'm willing to say that moon logic, crazy logic, has always existed in many cultures.
Yes.
And to suggest that only games came up with it, sure, games threw it into the forefront because mechanically, that's the emphasis. Is that you need some form of logic to tie your entire game together.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's no longer a game.
Mm-hmm.
Because then that's just life, right? Life is quite literally a game that doesn't make sense. And a game has a certain
Rules and
rule
res-
set
yeah.
that makes sense so that everyone can understand and participate in.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry.
You,
Yeah.
yeah, that's like you're right in the sense that moon logic is probably is in all the culture. It probably is been since I don't know for how long in man time, but it is a cultural, no, not a cultural thing, but is it a cultural thing?
I think it's a global thing.
No, I think it's a language
Language
thing
thing, yeah,
specifically.
a language thing.
That since these things are tied together, that oftentimes, like, crazy is linked to the moon. When full moons happen, crazy things happen. Like, that culturally, that's what, like, moons as a whole stand for otherworldly.
Yeah.
Therefore, crazy type logic.
So let's actually look it up.
This
Moon
pen don't
logic.
work.
Huh?
This pen don't work.
You're just like cursed using pens. You want to use a pencil?
No, I prefer pens, to be honest.
It's
Okay.
more legible.
You think
Would you
pens
like
are more
marker?
legible?
Would you like
I
marker?
I just don't
Edric?
like the
Absolutely.
smudging.
Pen smudge too.
I know, no, but ballpoint pens, they dry.
Would you like a marker?
True.
No, I'd rather not.
I don't
Moon
have
logic origin.
any pens then. I don't have any other pens.
Ahem. This is said to be an instance of moon logic, brand of logical deduction that had to have originated in the mind of an alien being. Point-and-click adventure games are notorious for this, as they are.
That's within the context of gaming. Though.
Gaming. Take off origin, and just put in definition. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah.
Same thing. You want me to drop by UD?
Look, what Urban Dictionary? What does the Urban Dictionary has?
I'd like a pen. That works.
I don't have a pen. I have pencils.
Go upstairs and get one, dude.
You want a pencil?
Twisted logic
No,
that seemed
I
to
find
tailor.
I smudge them all the time.
Taylor made to frustrate you. This kind of logic
here.
has two common reactions on discovering
Try
the
this one.
answer. If
It's
the
a little bit
if it is
erasery.
if the well
It's Dad's
Yeah.
pen. Works?
if the well-written answer will make you complete brilliant sense in hindsight, otherwise the clues that could have led you to the solution seem to be out of left field, that it leaves the one wondering how was anyone supposed to think of that.
Once again, I think games popularized it, but the whole idea of crazy logic and crazy people and calling people lunatics or calling people loony comes from the idea that the moon is otherworldly and is crazy in a lot of cultures.
We might have to look deep into that and actually figure out where did the origins of it. Yeah, because we're just scratching the surface of it.
This isn't what Edric said. Wasn't even scratching the surface.
But yeah,
We could scratch the surface with the internet.
So how do you want to go about doing this exercise of lateral?
We're going to generate a random word.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to write as many words as possible concerning that word.
Okay.
And then we'll generate another word, and then you have to tie all of the words that you've written to the new randomly generated word. And we're going to time us in terms of the word generation for us.
Time this?
Yeah. So that you have a constricted amount of time.
I have a phone.
And we'll do it for, I guess, 2-minute intervals. It's fine.
2-minute intervals.
I'm gonna have to just.
So you get 2 minutes to write as many words as you can related to the randomly generated word.
Yep.
And then we'll create a new one, and then we'll go down the list.
2 minutes goes really fast.
It's true.
So.
But I'm being very conscious of it. Huh? That's not right.
So let's begin.
Oh, random the word again.
If people want to join in on this, feel free.
Those who watch.
Okay.
So generate random word. Climate. Okay, ready? Wait, did we do the time?
I have started.
I
have started.
You have to say.
Okay.
That's not fair.
All right, stop the time. Reset. We're not going to use climate.
We're not going to use climate.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Still.
Seconds left.
Actually, let's not do second word yet.
Okay.
Let's just do the first word. So we'll do still.
Yeah.
And then we'll go down the line.
Yeah.
And you guys we'll alternate.
Okay.
So you do one.
Okay.
He says one. I say one.
Okay.
You do one. He says one.
Yeah.
I say one.
Etc.
Yeah.
Etc.
Yeah.
And the other two people have to relate what you said to that thing.
Okay.
Relate. All right.
So you say one.
Okay.
Me and him will say what it relates to.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
And then he'll say one. And then you and me will say something that it relates to.
Ready?
Yeah.
Is that how we want to do it?
This is your thing, dude. This is your spotlight.
Oh, yeah, okay, we'll do it that way.
Well, we can change on the fly.
Yeah, okay, we'll do it that way.
Okay. So, I wrote stand.
Oh, I got that too. Anyone got? Yeah, this is a good way we can confirm. Who else got that?
Who else got
You
that?
didn't get that?
Okay.
So why does it relate? Why does that relate?
Stand.
Because you're not moving.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, stand still is also like a word. Okay, cool. Your turn.
Well, I was thinking of a stand on stilts.
Okay.
Those are stilts. There's
Stilts
two.
is different from still though.
Oh yeah.
Those are two T's, not one. Anyway,
John.
motionless.
Motionless. Yep, that works too.
That
I
works.
got that. I have movement.
I
Did anyone
have.
get motion?
I have action.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that also.
Yeah.
Action.
I too have.
Okay, that's great.
I had. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
water.
Water.
I have water.
Yeah,
I don't have water.
this is like bingo. It's great.
Yahtzee.
Yeah, because it's still water.
Yeah, still water.
Still water.
Oh damn! I didn't even think of that.
Distiller.
That
Yeah,
once
that
again,
works
two
too.
com-
Distiller is a good one too. Yo, I should write that down.
distiller. I think those are two complete.
No.
different
No.
things. I thought distilling was just purifying or removing certain objects, like minerals and electro.
Yeah, but I feel like it
Lights.
has it has its origins rooted within
It's
the word
still.
still.
Yeah.
I believe it, but still, blood still. Haha.
Okay.
Patrick.
You already
I
said
said
that.
water.
Okay.
So it's your turn.
My turn.
You guys wrote down a lot. I wrote down maybe like 4.
I wrote down alone.
Alone. Why would alone make you feel still? Why is being still alone? I'm trying to relate it. Lack of movement? Alone in a field? Standing still? What was your line of thinking?
I was
about that?
line of thinking of fear and logic. Fear, as in being paralyzed
Oh!
still, and then thus you're alone. The sense of
Okay, that's good.
isolation.
Red.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's real good. Okay.
This one out.
Okay, what about you?
Timed.
Time. Yeah, I got that too.
No, not time. Timed.
Okay.
Past tense.
Why is that different?
You're the one that chose that word,
Yeah,
so
you're
why
the
is it different?
So-
Let me rethink. God damn, I didn't have time to write down my reasonings.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
So
This is the exercise.
I know.
It's
So
lateral
time. Yeah, I know. Time, as a concept, is just constantly moving, right? But when
Okay.
when you put a D in the end, it means that you're like. Oh wait, hold on. Fuck. So
would you like to hear my thoughts on it?
I mean, let's wait
Okay.
until he finishes.
Okay.
I understand that you're excited, EJ.
so time is always constantly moving, but when you're timed, you're racing against the clock, kind of thing, right?
Okay, so where does stillness come into play? How does being still, or what part of this ends up being still?
Not too sure. I don't know. When I was thinking and writing this down, I think I was only. I think it's more the lines of because I was pressed for time.
It's okay. It's okay. No,
It's fine.
there's
That's
no
why-
mistakes here.
there's
Right?
There's
Yeah,
no
I-
right.
I know.
There's no
That's why
right
I
or
put
wrong
the
answer.
question mark right beside it. It's like, wait, do I write this down? I'm gonna write this down, but
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know why I'm
just, this
thinking
is just
about
a thought
Because
exercise.
just wait till what I wrote, and you'd be crazy to think why would
Okay.
I wrote that.
EJ.
So what I thought about timed as in
Okay.
like it's a still as in time in the past, and at that moment in the past you remember as a still frame or a picture, like it's a memory that is encapsulated and it's frozen, like frozen in time.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Okay, all right,
you.
No, I was along the same lines of being able to pick out a singular moment. And
I was more talking about it's your turn to
your turn also.
Calm.
Huh?
Calm.
I didn't write that down. Damn, your thought process of still is very.
I wrote that down. Yes, and I can put some similarities into it, but no, I did not write it. Calm.
This is not a competition game.
I know.
No, I'm just,
it's like bingo.
Yeah, I just find that very interesting because your thought process is very different from mine.
Okay.
It's just practice.
It's just practice.
Lateral thinking is just practice.
Yeah. Right, your turn.
Island.
What does that have to do with stillness?
It's. Well, I was thinking of lines of isolation and how an island is island surrounded by an ocean.
Yeah, but where does the stillness involve?
And it's
like I understand isolation. You can get a feeling of isolation by being still.
Yeah.
But where does the island get involved with stillness? I'm not making the connection. Maybe that's just because I'm not lateral thinking enough. But.
Well, so yeah, it was from a vein of isolation, also from a vein of still water, where it's sitting there. It's
water's very
nothing
in the ocean, though.
Doing. That's why I wrote down island.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you're making a real.
I'm making a real reach for it. So
it's reaching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your turn, John.
Regret.
Okay, how does that work?
So, let's say we're having a conversation or maybe like even an argument, right?
Yeah.
And you prove a very, very, very good point.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm affected by that. Like
yeah.
I agree, but only partly.
Okay.
So like I'm using the word still as in not as in like motionless or something, but like as in like, or I would say like, let's say you say a good point, then I would say still, and then just kind of fade.
Oh,
off.
You're quite literally saying still.
The word as in the word still. Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking more along the lines like, let's say you were stagnant and you didn't make progress, therefore you will have regret.
Like no. I was more in the lines of like, as much as I agree with you, but
still
my own thoughts, yeah. But my own thoughts though.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Your Edric?
A meditation.
Sitting still.
Yeah. Being
processing.
Physically sitting.
Yeah.
Processing.
Okay. My turn?
Yeah.
Animation.
I got that too.
Animation, that's the exact opposite. Well,
no.
a single animation's a lot of stills.
It's a lot of stills
still
put
pictures.
together.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Photographs.
Yeah, I got that.
Same here, pictures.
Photos. Window.
Yeah, window still.
Yeah.
No, those are window sills.
Oh man.
Wait.
Are they window sills?
Before I make a fool of myself. Window sill. SILL.
Well, then it's a misconception.
Yeah.
See, window sill.
Look up window still.
I could do that, yes. Damn it. No.
Such thing.
And then Google was like, "Don't you mean window sill?"
I love how.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a sill. Okay. That works out.
Yeah.
That's fine. Go ahead, EJ.
I put medical.
Medical stills. Medical. Being still during operation. Being still.
Yeah.
The patient's
steady
being
hands.
There's that.
the patient's being still because you don't
Oh,
want to move when you're
stillness
being
of
off.
breath.
There's stillborn.
Stillborn.
Yeah, that's where I got that from.
Describing stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I don't have that. Surprisingly enough. Go ahead.
John.
Memories, and this actually just ties back
Yeah.
because of the old, like the last two I said.
Okay.
Right,
your turn.
Your turn.
I wrote movies.
Damn it! Again, you gotta get a better pencil there.
Movies.
Movies.
Which
Yeah.
are film.
Which
Like-
is quite literal. Like old
Film
movies
photos.
were just quite literal photographs stitched together.
Yeah.
So stills.
Yeah. My turn?
Yeah.
Food.
Food.
You sit still while you're eating food?
Like fermentation of food?
Yes.
Letting it
Rotten. Going on lines with rotten food.
I guess in some sense that's still to our eyes because you're letting it sit there. But I mean,
literally everything is happening.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a sense of perception. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Bugs. I got nothing. That's all I wrote down.
Okay, that's fine. You can still participate just by exploring the topics. I wrote stoic.
Stoic. Oh, like it's a personality of an individual. So it's somebody has like a still face or something along.
Not so much still face, but they understand that being steady.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And, like, always reverting back to a particular way.
Okay.
Still. Go ahead, EJ.
Restriction.
Yeah.
Constraints.
Constraint.
You agree to that too, John? I have static.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remaining static.
Remaining
Not
static.
to be confused with static electricity. Zap zap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Security.
Stillness and security.
Because if you ain't moving, you're in one place, and that means you're safe, secure, like a safe. Like, not you are safe, but like.
I was thinking of along the lines of strapping something down, strapping something.
Something secured.
Distilled.
Yeah, like secured.
Yeah.
It's like in the bag.
Yeah.
Or like
in a safe.
No, like
on a bed,
like
a truck.
A seatbelt.
Yeah.
I secured that down, or like taping something down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Secured it down.
Okay.
It's standing still. Oh, that's good. EJ, that's really good.
Yes.
I wrote character traits.
Character traits.
As in static, stoic, stillness.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Walk.
Which would be the exact opposite of still. You can't walk still.
Yeah. Why'd you say walk?
Well,
is it just because they're opposite, or like
one, it's opposite, and two, I was thinking, standing stilts, but then John corrected out of that. It's spelled differently.
Yeah, no worries, dude.
So, your turn, Edric.
Relationship.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Still stagnant relationship.
Yeah,
still
being
relationship.
still within a relationship rather than progressing.
I have.
No, I was just thinking. Like, wouldn't there be like a peak to a relationship though? At a point where it's just like plateau.
That could be considered stillness, sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like, no, I'm just like in any relationship, like, is there like no limit to a progression in a relationship? Like, I feel like
don't think there is.
I feel like there would be
Depends on the type of relationship that you're looking for. If it's a teacher-student relationship, there's never going to be a peak. If both parties of the relationship understand that there's teaching moments and learning moments done by either person, they're constantly moving upwards.
I wasn't thinking about that one. Thinking more like a significant other relationship kind of thing.
Even in the sense of a significant other, you're not going to know the person completely through and through. So
that's
you're
true.
going to be able to learn things more so about the other person.
That's true. Yeah.
But if we're talking about stillness, as in like acquaintance and keeping someone there, that's a form of relationship you can have.
Yeah. Or you can plateau very easily.
Yeah. Yeah. It could be also mean the stagnation of the relationship also still.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put in games.
What?
Still games.
Games.
Yeah.
Like
still.
video games.
Yeah.
Still games.
Game like.
How does
like
it
a video game, tabletop game? What kind of game are we talking about? Sports?
Like
I don't know. You have to make the link. I'm trying to make the link. It's hard. Games. What makes you think of stillness?
Maybe it goes back to once again the whole plateauing thing. Like you play a game and then you're kind of done with it, so you're still plateau, stagnant.
Okay, that's one way to view it. Yeah. You, Edric?
I don't know. I'm struggling here.
Well, I was thinking of the earliest inception of VR, and where literally the person is standing still to able to interact with everything around them.
Yeah. Stillness in that sense.
Stillness in that sense. Also, yeah. I was also thinking on a line of like walking simulator. That's why I wrote walk probably is because it's.
See, that's lateral thinking. That's the type of thinking we should be able to.
Yeah, I was
develop. Let's go through.
Yeah, I was thinking of walking simulators also because it's
Stillness.
stillness.
You're not really moving within walking simulators. So you could, for all intents and purposes, you could have written down what's it called, treadmill.
Oh yeah,
Because you're
that
running
was a good
still.
one.
Yeah,
You're
you're
moving.
running, you're moving, but you're not actually moving.
You're not going anywhere.
You're stationary. Stationary is the one
Yeah.
too. I have stagnant disease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
That falls under
there are
medical.
some diseases that where you remain still.
Still.
It's bad.
There's also the sayings you
Sedentary.
shouldn't drink still water.
Yeah, because disease is oftentimes. That's why I wrote parasite. Also.
And coming off of that, plants.
Yeah, they don't move a lot except for that one tree.
Well, see, that comes down back to scale, right? It's the fact that we can't perceive time for over long periods of time. Because over long periods of time, plants are quite actually very dynamic and move tons.
They
Yeah,
grow
like-
pretty. They grow a lot, but
once again, like that one tree that literally suffocates other trees with their tendrils. That's insane.
in respected to our timeline and to a plant's time span, it's vastly different.
We're just baby to the baby.
I wrote focus.
You gotta stand still to focus,
Okay, yeah.
or be still to focus.
Or like to focus on something, you actually have to like stop.
Yeah.
Be still.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. Also, this is one I wrote down. Element.
Elements.
Oh, yeah. What kind of element are we talking? Are we talking like Last Airbender element, or are we talking fundamental element of particles?
Well, what do you think? What do you
I
think?
don't know.
Element.
I'm struggling.
That's-
I'm
when you
struggling to
try-
make a thing link here.
Because this is coming from a I learned this in instrumentation.
Yeah.
To acquire vapor pressure, both the liquid and the pressure must be at equilibrium.
But equilibrium isn't elements.
Yes, but yeah, in a sense, yeah.
Maybe you meant equilibrium rather
maybe.
than element.
Element,
Because
but-
equilibrium does make sense in the sense of still.
Yeah.
Because you try to achieve a balance, which
yeah.
is being still.
Yeah, maybe I was in a sense that way.
I wrote attention.
Attention?
Attention.
Okay. Yeah, standing at attention, like military drills.
I was thinking more along the lines of sit still, children.
Oh.
You try to make, like, if you want them to pay attention, because they're constantly bumbling about and they're not paying attention.
No. Okay.
To force someone to pay attention, you make them still.
Yeah, that works.
More of a
I was.
military attention.
You can go on the other way, saying inconspicuous.
Inconspicuous.
Still.
As in,
Inconspicu-
like,
you stand still in a crowd and they will never notice you.
well, I mean,
I feel like
it depends. It
it
depends
depends.
if the crowd is moving, and then
Yeah.
suddenly you were very conspicuous.
Yeah.
because you're not
Yeah.
moving with the
Not
crowd.
moving, but
But yeah,
but
are you done with your list?
yeah, that was done. That
Okay,
was the last
I
one.
have death.
Death.
Yeah, death would definitely make things still.
Yeah.
It's a combination of making things still and
Frozen or something along the lines of that, like rigor mortis.
fear.
Mm-hmm.
Fear makes you
That's with my alone.
scared stiff. Still.
Yeah. I show emotions. If you don't want to show your emotions,
You stand still.
you put up a facade, and then that's it. That's it for me.
Okay. All right, next word.
Next word.
This is actually kind of fun. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Wait, give me. Let me get ready.
Set timer for 2 minutes. The moment we press the generator, you do as many things as possible.
As soon as John
What?
pressed the generator, time starts.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Fucking pencil.
Would you like?
Give him a pencil.
Would
Can I
you
get
like
another pencil? I'm okay with
a
using
pencil?
a pencil. Yeah, like this would do fine.
I think you have to tap that one. On the back. I can see if it works.
It works. It's
Okay,
fine.
cool.
All right. Whenever you're ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. Sand. about the same as still.
I got stuck so many times.
I only got stuck because I'm bad at wording things.
So who shall start?
You.
Me? Okay. Dream.
Sandman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Why did I think about that? I didn't think about
There's-
sleeping at all.
Yeah, and it's also from there's sand in your eyes.
Yeah, I know.
or
That's what I
sleeping.
mean. I didn't think about sleeping or eyes or. Damn. I wish I thought about that.
John.
Dry.
Dry. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that's a good one. Dry.
Dry sand, deserts. I didn't write about
Deserts,
deserts. I should
yeah.
have wrote about deserts.
Not
You,
me.
Edric?
Are you serious? I'm calling me surprised.
Bitch.
Beach. Yeah, I got beach.
Yeah.
This is
I got
I find it
beach.
similar.
You just find sand at the beach.
Yeah. My turn. Grain.
Yeah, I got that.
Huh.
I
Grains
wrote-
of sand.
Grain of sand.
Well, I wrote more so along the lines of granules.
Yeah. John.
Wet.
Wet. Nice.
That-
Dry to wet. Sand. That works.
You can't see me waggling my eyebrows because of my 2Ks.
Texture.
Yeah.
Textures.
Yeah, textures.
of
Good,
sand.
good.
I wrote blind.
Blind.
Yeah.
Blind. Did by sand. Sandblasting. Damn it, I should have written that down.
Sandstorm. Huh?
Sand attack.
Yeah.
Pocket sands.
Sand in the eyes. Blind.
Blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pocket sand.
Yeah, that's actually that's good. I would never go through that thought.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Glass.
Yeah, I have that.
Me too.
Okay, good.
We all have it.
Okay, cool.
Go.
Glass in what sense?
Well, 2 cents. One, you can use sand to create glass,
Okay.
and another one is small fragments of
Yeah.
glass in sand.
Yeah.
I was thinking of actually something a
'Cause-
bit different, but
Because
alright.
what were you thinking of?
Glassing planets.
Glassing planets.
Like in sci-fi, when aliens like.
I've
just-
never heard that term before.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't heard glass the planet?
No.
No.
Like, for example,
Is that
in
like
sci-fi,
Doctor
when,
Who?
I've never seen Doctor Who.
Okay.
Anyway, but like when aliens like fire orbital lasers.
Yeah.
Like,
I understand
usually-
the whole blasting of a planet. I've just never
Yeah,
heard the
it's
context of
glass.
blasting a planet.
But we
Because-
heard of glass cannon.
I should have wrote
that
that
down.
down.
Like we heard that. term
Wait, no,
before.
this is from sand, not from glass. But yeah,
Yeah, but still, you still make
yeah,
use sand
no,
to make
but
glass.
because this also goes back to when you put extreme amount of heat to sand, it basically turns to glass, right?
Yeah.
That's when that's where the
So
term comes
glassing
from.
a planet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So heating up a planet to the point where it just like
Turns to,
Okay, so
glass. Okay.
yeah, your topic, John. Another one.
vast, V-A-S-T.
Vast. I had
vast amounts of sand.
Yeah, I have abundance. I'll go with
Oceans,
that.
beach.
Abundance also falls under that.
Desserts.
I have theft.
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 Yeah.
Sand theft.
Stealing sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
That's
It's
a
called
thing.
beach theft. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
are actual
Oh.
places in Africa
Yeah.
where they steal all of the white sand off of the beach.
And
Yeah.
then sell it for it.
Yeah, they bring it to a resort. It's called beach theft.
Yeah, that is.
That's illegal.
It is illegal.
It is illegal.
I've done it.
Okay.
More with dirts actually, but yeah.
How about this one? Composite.
Composite.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I did not use that at all.
Because you require sand and concrete.
Yeah.
You require sand. Sand is a composite itself.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah. Go ahead, John.
John.
Spec.
Speck of sand. Speck.
Tickle.
Spec.
Speck of
Speck.
sand. Is that it? It's just the amount. It's often termed as or coined as speck of sand. Okay.
Okay.
You said
Texture,
Texture. Yeah. Yeah. That's what.
such
John-
as wet,
Wet and
or dry.
it. Amen.
We're not hitting on
Amen.
that. Okay. How about water?
Why did I write that down? I should have wrote that down.
Which
Water.
water? Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you make sand.
Yeah. There's that. There's also water. Sand is a
Erosion, right?
Yeah.
Erosion. Sand. Oh, water's
Water
water. Water use sand to filter.
Yeah, that's true. Distillation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Irritation. We all had that.
Sand in the gooch. Sand.
Sand in the
eyes.
gooch.
In the eyes too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pocket
Yeah.
sand.
That was
Pocket
weird how
sand.
I immediately thought.
Yeah,
about
I mean,
sand
I was
in the
just
gooch.
thinking eyes, but alright.
Rocks.
Yeah, I got
all
that.
sands come from.
That's where
Where do all rocks come from? Bigger rocks.
Yeah, it's called the Earth.
Yeah.
A really big rock. Where does the Earth come from? Rocks from space. Other rocks collided with some other rocks.
Okay,
anyway.
so how this one? Gold.
Gold isn't a
gold. As in like sand, like metal detector and people searching for
that. It is that.
The gold rush.
There's the gold rush where they sift through sand.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
I didn't either. I just correlated.
Go ahead.
Memes. Because prequel memes.
Prequel memes?
From Star Wars prequel.
Sand troopers.
No, I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating. I've never. Are you serious?
I probably have heard of this meme, but I don't recall it.
And it gets everywhere.
I don't remember that. That's good though.
It's good though.
I have temperature.
Okay.
Fuck. Like when I was thinking about that, I wanted to write that down too, but I didn't know how to.
Even if it's wrong, just write it down.
Just write it down.
All right.
Because then you could just like say, "Oh well, that's not related."
Okay.
Cross that
How about?
We're not marking for like. Wrong,
Yeah,
right
I
or
get
wrong
that, but
answers.
still, like.
So
You feel that that's like out of the spirit?
No, like no, because I was thinking of something in the same vein too, but because I didn't know how to write it down, I didn't write it down.
Oh, that's what you meant. Like you didn't articulate it.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, EJ.
Music.
Music, Sandman, like the song. What else is there?
There's the tropic.
Oh, the
Tropical,
shaking of the
I was thinking
maracas or the tropic sounds.
The Bahamas.
Yeah.
The steel drums. That's the only thing I could think about.
Okay. Go.
Steel drums. Soft.
Yeah, that works. There's depending on the granules and how thick they are, you can get soft sand or coarse sand.
Gets everywhere.
I got insulation.
Oh, that's a good one. Insulation.
Which sands are very poor at doing.
Depends on the texture.
And depends
like
how
desert
much.
sands are pretty shitty.
Depends on how much, what the texture is.
Yeah.
Like desert sands are
Generally
shitty.
speaking, it's a good insulator. That's why like the top of sand is very hot, but the deeper you go, it's not so hot.
Yeah.
Cold.
And then as soon as night hits, they lose all heat.
Yeah.
My turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
I put infection.
Yep. Sand oftentimes leads to infection. Go ahead, John.
Polarizing.
Polarizing.
See, this is one again.
I can see it.
I'm pretty shitty at wording things.
I can see
As
it.
in, like people hate sand and people like sand.
Actually, no. I want
Sand has has a dichotomy.
What's the dichotomy?
It's either hot.
Actually,
hot or
it's
cold?
hot. There's that.
Oh,
It could be soft or coarse,
Okay.
it's pretty good. That's.
or
What were you thinking polarizing?
I was thinking more in the lines of visual aspects. Like, let's say you look at a beach, right?
Yeah.
Like you see a buttload of sand, and then it's like, it's just sand. But you grab that sand and throw them in a microscope. They have so many different particles. Like, they look all different.
So
right?
where does the polarizing part come?
It's fucking polarizing when you look at it from the beach. It's like, wow, they look all really boring. But when you put them in a microscope, it's like, wow, this is hella interesting.
So your feels about sand. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack?
Dirty.
Yeah, I got dirt.
Dirty.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Dirty.
What's up with my pens and not working? Am I not pressing hard enough? Like,
Maybe.
No, but a good pen, you don't need to press hard at all. You
Yeah.
just- right.
You know what you need? A fountain pen.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
No, I
well,
smudge that. Like
He
nobody.
smudged that like.
That's
just
why
get
I
it.
want
No,
ballpoint pens.
that's why you get a very fine nib and a very dry ink. No, seriously, that's the thing.
But there's the thing, but that dry ink dries up pretty damn fast. And
That's a good
and
thing
you
for
gotta
Edgar.
wash it frequently.
EJ, go.
It's worth it.
Go.
Okay. Foundation.
Yeah, I got that too.
Is that from Ozymandias or whatever?
No.
You
it's-
can't build a good foundation's done on sand,
Yeah, like.
But you require sand to build a good
which is
foundation.
strange. No, it's
Leaning
strange
tower.
that saying came to fruition because you need sand to make a good foundation.
Yeah.
Okay, go
Unless
ahead.
you're leaning Tower of Pisa. I got nothing, dude. That was the last one.
Oh, that was the last one.
Okay.
Okay. I had storms.
Sandstorms,
Sandstorms.
Yeah.
winds.
I've actually seen a.
I should have put on Darude.
I've actually
That was
seen
the music then.
gif of,
That's I wrote.
You wrote music?
Yeah, music and sound.
Yeah, okay.
very long gif of a sandstorm.
I put in.
That was terrifying. That's absolutely.
The gif of a sandstorm.
Like it's like
so like a
6 minute-
sandstorm's not actually a storm of sand.
No.
It's just a storm that's strong enough to kick up sand.
Yes.
a metric buttload of sand.
Okay.
Like the gif was like 6
So-
minutes of a
so
car just going through. It's like this
with
terrifying.
that definition, if a tornado goes over a beach, would that be a sandstorm?
Technically speaking.
Technically speaking.
Because like a snowstorm is like a storm of snow, but it doesn't kick up snow.
Yeah.
It does. I'm sure it does.
No, but snow comes from
Yeah, I
the
know.
clouds.
It comes from both points.
Yeah, but a sandstorm, like you don't have sand coming from clouds. That's why I was like, sandstorm is different.
Also, with the tornado and sand analogy, I think that's a little bit different because storms are very wide
It's not
scale.
more so like a dust devil.
Yeah, that's a dust. That's like a sand devil.
Well, I mean,
Because
there's
storms are
the
huge,
Yeah.
like massive. Tornado just like is usually concentrated in like one area kind of thing.
yeah, that's true.
No, I mean a tornado is quite literally
Like, yeah,
a storm,
Yeah.
but it touches down.
Sandstorm touches down.
No, like quite literally the funnel touches down.
Yeah.
A storm, like you can still have aspects of like winds and shit, but like, without the tornado, it's
Yeah.
still a storm.
Okay.
Like a storm is a tornado is a byproduct of a storm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not all storms are tornadoes, but all tornadoes are storms.
Storms.
There
Yes.
you go.
That's what I was trying to say.
Very good.
Okay, EJ, go.
Okay. Sun.
Yeah, I got that.
The sun. Because the beach.
Beach, sun.
Beach,
Sun.
sun, tanning.
Tanning. Yeah.
I put weather.
Yeah. Anything else?
EJ, you got any more things? Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. I wrote down sleep,
What's
Yeah.
Sandman?
Sandman.
lake,
Lakes have sands.
Yeah.
and a
Mostly
filter.
rocks.
Yeah, that
Sounds like
works.
a pretty alright filter. Yeah.
I have blasting.
Sandblasting.
I have heat.
Because hot.
You can
beach.
use hot beach or using sand to like cook shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, some people like
That's insane.
stick shit in sand and then cook it.
All right. I could see how that would work, but I think that's.
I
just
have
pretty insane.
biomes.
Sandy
Yeah,
biomes.
I have
beach.
organisms.
Organisms.
Things live in sand.
I
yes.
have castles.
Sand castles.
I have weapons.
Pocket sands.
Yeah, I have disorient.
Pocket sand.
I have swimming.
You don't swim in sand, but
I
the
mean, you
beach.
can.
That's ocean, yeah.
It's extremely
I
difficult.
have.
It's doable.
I
It's
have
really hard.
eating.
Eating sand.
Yeah.
Go eat some sand.
I have time.
Sandwich.
Oh, I should have wrote that down. I have time.
An
Oh,
hourglass.
hourglass,
Yeah, I was
yeah,
gonna write
hourglass.
hourglass afterwards.
Yeah.
But you ran
That's
out
it.
of time.
That's it.
That was good.
All right, cool. This is fun.
We only did it twice. Would you like to do it one more time, or
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
we-
Hell
how,
yeah.
how long? How long do we have left?
We still have
We've
another
been-
hour.
Well, no, we've been running for an hour and 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do one more and then we'll call it quits.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least with the topic.
This
We
one's
can
for
move
all
on
the
to a
marbles.
different- We can move on to a different topic if you'd like.
Sure.
Hold on a sec.
Whenever you're ready. Can we do
Yes.
2 minutes and 30 seconds this time?
One longer.
No, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Fine. Oh, I want to write more shit down.
Hey, just write down
This
things.
is good exercising for the brain.
I know. That's why I wanted more time.
Oh wait, you said 30 seconds?
No, I said 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, sure. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, sure. I thought you said. I thought you
No.
said 30 seconds.
No, I need more time. I don't need less time. I need more time for things.
Okay, you may start whenever that's...
All right. I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Dare.
Dare.
Oh, fuck.
Dare.
Really? Glad I have the extra 30 seconds.
This is tough, guys.
It is, but I'm getting some things out of it.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh,
I got nothing.
that
dude.
was really fucking hard, dude.
I have even less than before.
That was really
hard. That was hard.
Can I just redo sand? Alright, EJ, you start.
Okay, I think everybody might get this, but Daredevil.
Hey!
I didn't write that down.
Why did you get that? Why did you get that?
I don't know. I wasn't really thinking about that.
John.
Truth.
Truth, I got that. Yeah.
I didn't got that.
Truth or dare.
Truth or dare. Yeah, that's that falls on another different category altogether. Yeah, Jerk.
Peers.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't dare yourself.
Peers.
Just fucking do it yourself.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Drugs.
Daring someone to do drugs.
It's dare is also the acronym of a
Nice.
program to
That's good.
awareness of drugs.
Yeah.
What does the E stand for?
I have no idea.
I don't remember.
I didn't know there's an acronym.
But I remember sitting through these freaking long presentations
About
dare and MAD, Mother Against Drunk Driving.
Yeah.
Those are two.
Why does it have to be specifically mothers? Why can't
Because
it be
they lost
friends?
their sons.
What about what are fathers? Ducks or something? They don't care.
No, but it's quite literally the children of.
Yeah, I get that, but still.
I mean, there is father also. It's called FAD.
Go ahead.
Teens.
Teens, nice.
Nice.
I have pressure.
Okay, that's good. Pressure.
Peers pressure.
Peer pressure. I know, lucky bastard.
Why is that lucky? What do you mean?
All him.
I know, I'm not saying. My turn?
Yeah.
Jump.
Jump.
Yeah.
Like daring someone to jump.
Daring someone to jump.
By that logic.
By that logic, you can say anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
No, it's along the lines of skydiving, because the next one is skydiving and diving.
Go ahead.
Risk.
Yeah, I got that one. I got risk. I got stunts.
Yeah.
Daredevil. Stunts.
Yeah.
I wrote evil Knievel, but yeah, put that aside. Go ahead, EJ.
Wager.
Yeah.
Is dare really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
something
waging.
at the line.
Yeah.
Something on the line.
I'm going.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be wanting to dare someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have. Oh, go ahead, John.
Phrase.
Phrase.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm not. Yeah, because you can say, "I dare you to," and then whatever.
Oh,
and then you
okay.
can also say, "How dare you?"
Yeah,
Which
okay.
I love
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, that I wrote that as insult.
Yeah.
For that.
Insulting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can be used in a different phrase, kind of thing, you know. And that's why
I wrote
that down.
brave.
Brave. Ooh. That's good.
Go ahead.
Fear.
Oh, I should have wrote that down. Yeah. What about you, John?
Jackson. Samuel.
Samuel L. Jackson.
What about Samuel Jackson?
What about him? That's
That could
daring or
dare.
dare. It's
know
the
what
fact that he's daring.
No. You know why I wrote that down?
No, I don't.
We don't.
EJ knows. Come
No,
on, guys. This is a classic.
Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
now that finally.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
He tells him to. It's like
I double dare you.
Motherfucker. Like, he has a gun pointed at him.
Yeah.
I have fool.
Fool.
I don't get. I got nothing. Why is that? I can't see the correlation.
There's a fine line between a brave person and a fool, and oftentimes daring someone can tell you whether or not they're brave or just a fool.
Wait, so if they don't do it, they're a fool.
It depends on their dare,
It depends on the dare, and it depends on the person
Okay.
also.
right?
I thought it wasn't more in the matter of if they do it or not.
Yeah, like some people who do it, who do ridiculous dares, they're fools for doing it. but they're also brave if they don't do it, like type of thing. Okay, go ahead.
I put down opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. What were you, John?
Challenge.
Yeah, that definitely works.
Yeah, it works.
Blind.
Is that like a jab at my brother or something?
No.
Oh, okay. Because normally I'd have to fill that quota.
Blind.
Is it daring to go blind?
I dare you to be blind.
Daredevil.
Oh,
Wait, what?
he is blind.
Blind.
Daredevil? Oh, Daredevil. Like I thought.
Daredevil. Blind.
Okay. See, when you said Daredevil, I didn't think of the superhero Daredevil. I thought it was like stuntman Daredevil.
I know. Is your next one bats?
Yeah, EJ, you know it. Okay.
Oh, damn. Oh, wait, Dare.
Blind, bats.
That's
blind, dare.
Okay, go ahead.
Devil.
EJ. Go again.
Regrets.
Yeah, oftentimes dare comes with regrets.
John.
That challenge was my last word, dude.
Okay. Edric.
Friends.
Friends. Because we always dare each other.
I mean, some people like to.
Yeah, I know.
Not us particularly.
Yeah.
Go ahead, EJ.
I put in spin the bottle.
Okay.
Yeah. Truth or dare.
Bullies.
Yeah.
Because bullies often force the victims to situations like, I dare you to, and then the victim would be like, no, you're an idiot, and walk away.
Yeah. I put in cars.
Cars? As
Yeah.
in stunt vehicles?
As in
Jumping.
going
Stunt cars.
past the speed limit.
Daring.
I dare you to go 5 above the speed limit, which I normally do.
I put society.
Society dares.
Going outside the boundaries of society is daring.
There's that. Well,
So
see, you're
the
going
society.
underneath dare, like you're daring acts.
Yeah.
I was going more so
like,
around.
I dare you to.
No, I was going more so around like you need a society to be able to dare.
Oh.
You can't dare yourself.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
There needs to be like an outside, external force telling you.
Like peer pressures.
Yes, society. A
Society.
type of society.
So then, how about sports?
In what sense?
It's
Are
daring.
sports like in skydiving sports or the dare to
So,
push
like,
the limits
it's
of
High
skydiving
octane.
sport?
Yeah.
Sports.
Huh?
Once again, you're going through the action of I dare you to,
Yeah.
rather than talk about the dare itself.
Yeah.
Because
true.
like if we went down that logic, then you could just say, I dare you to eat dick.
Yeah.
I dare you to suck dick. I dare you to
Or it could be something super.
put something up your nose.
Yeah,
Like
it
it's
could be
just
something super trivial, like stop breathing for 2 seconds.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like if you
Okay.
go down that line of logic, it doesn't really work.
True.
You have to talk
I
about
had to go
dares.
a little low.
Rebellion.
Is it daring to rebel?
Well, there's that, and you were like, "How dare you?" As in, like, I rebel. Like,
I
so,
rebel.
right?
How
Rebellion.
dare you?
Gambling.
Yeah, that's a form of a dare, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Wagers. Yeah. Respect.
Post dare.
That, or it could be used as like, "How dare you?"
Oh. Amen.
Like out of disrespect, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I wrote down adventure.
Is daring to go on an adventure, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Risks that you'll take.
I have audacity.
How
Audacity.
dare you?
Oh, what?
How dare you? You have the audacity? How dare you?
And last one I wrote was chase.
I don't get that. Because daredevil.
Chasing daredevils.
Uh,
I should have written about like Australian or Tasmanians.
because
Devils.
they devils.
Daredevils.
That's
Devils.
like double. That's like a two-step
Yeah.
correlation.
That was a hard one.
Yeah, that was hard,
Fair.
dude. Dares was really hard.
There's really
That
hard.
was a good one to end on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did we learn?
I need to do these exercises more.
Yeah, we should do these exercises. That's it.
Yeah.
So how's you guys' week?
Hollow Knight, dude.
You were speaking at the very start of the podcast. That
I didn't even know we were live. I was just rambling on. I didn't even know we were live. Yeah.
Path of Exile. That's it.
Poe. Yeah.
You just done with exams?
yeah, I just
Awesome.
finished exams. Did you? Okay, so There was the Video Games Award.
Yeah.
And you really hate those kind of things, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I didn't know it even existed.
It was special events on Twitch, and I was like, "Whoa, why special events so highly viewed?" And then I clicked on. I was like, "Oh,
Video Games Award."
What game?
Because
kind of like the Oscars.
I like it how
I
like it how the Video Games Award is now a place of E3.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking
corporatism.
Speaking of corporatism, YouTube Rewind, that's also a thing.
Corporatism.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that you want to bring creators and stuff into the sphere of influence and say that this is why YouTube exists, but that's not why YouTube exists now. YouTube exists because of corporatism.
Business, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have Will Smith in your video. Oh, what's that I see?
That's hot.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That's fucking dumb.
It's true. I agree. I'm kind of glad I didn't know that the gaming award existed. Didn't know that it existed.
Yeah.
Until just recently.
Gaming awards are just
really.
It's just Oscars. It's a different coat of paint.
And even then, it's like you're awarding it to the studio rather than the people who actually worked at the.
Yeah.
Like, the studio is not a representation of the collaboration and effort that actually put
True.
They just benefited off of the fact that so many people put in hard work
into it.
Making that sort of endeavor / project come to fruition.
But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I like it how now it's just becoming an E3 show.
E3 is in like previews, or E3 is in like just
it's a part of the show now.
Circle jerks, or
here's an announcement of a new game. We call it Xbox One Series X.
That's so stupid.
Nice.
No, it's the new console for Xbox.
What are you guys' ideas about hype and generating hype?
Hype kills everything.
Kills it in what way? Like generated hype?
Yeah, like let's take Anthem as an example.
Okay.
Like everybody was hyped, or even like
who's everybody, and is that
everybody that was no?
Because I like to think that regular organic hype is something you can still generate, but like manufactured hype oftentimes kills things.
Yeah.
Or hold on.
And I felt like the Anthem situation was more manufacturer hype.
Oh.
Because I feel the general consensus was
this is gonna be stupid.
It's by the looks of the game, we're afraid it's gonna fall in the path of what all the other games gonna happen.
Okay, what were you saying, John?
So I was gonna bring out another example of watch_dogs.
Yeah.
Everybody was hyped.
Who's everybody? And once again, was
people,
that not manufactured hype?
I don't think so.
You don't think that was manufactured hype? For
well,
what
like
reason?
people in both like I don't know, like the YouTube comments, like the first presentation of watch_dogs was because it looked very visually nice and what the game could have done, but chose not to. Like everybody was very excited for it in both like in the
how
events,
much of that is the fault of the people creating the game or the
100%
people marketing the game?
A little bit of both.
I feel like it's both because one, it's
I don't think it's both at all. I feel like it's mostly marketing.
Yeah,
because you specifically make a trailer with features and that look better just for the marketing, and then when you actually push out the product, that's nowhere near
like garbage.
Yeah,
there's that,
trash.
And there's also how the mechanics of the game did not reflect on what people.
Once again, it comes back to the marketing.
And
so you don't get that in trailers.
What do you mean?
Movie trailers. You don't get that for movie trailers.
I get
hype from it.
Yeah.
Depends on the movie.
I think it's because a consequence of movie trailers is that more often than not, the movie is almost done when the trailer comes out. Is that true?
I think so. Yeah, because
most of the shooting has already been finished. It's just editing and making sure that it's all done.
Yeah, like an Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Right, but if we look at
video games,
trailers come out while developing processes are in tandem. Like they come out together.
It's parallel.
And therefore you have a marketing team wanting to oversell and overhype their product and therefore devote more resources to specifically marketing a demo and making it look good. And then when it comes to the actual final product, since the scope is so much larger for the final product, you can't polish it as much.
Yeah, like Fallout 76.
Or even Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man demo.
Oh,
It looked really amazing and had tons of features that weren't put into.
I was talking about the movie, but
no, I'm just talking about games.
Yeah. But there are some companies that when they show their trailer, it's within like maybe 3 months, maybe half of a year until release.
Even still, some games when they do release, they look nothing.
I'm trying to
like
think of what they make trailers for.
building hypes, dude, and which inevitably kills.
Why
the game.
why is there like not a trailer for like the Epic Games Store?
They don't sell. They only.
Yeah, it's called ads.
Yeah.
Ads are a type of trailer.
Yeah.
Technically speaking.
That's how I see. That's
trailers are a type of ads.
Yeah.
Is it? It doesn't. But it doesn't go the other way around.
It doesn't go the other way around.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I feel like it's both. I think they're synonymous.
No, I wouldn't say so. I would like to think a trailer is like a feature, like a down sampled size of the feature you're about to partake in. And ads aren't that.
Yeah, but then you said, what about a trailer for Epic Games?
Epic Games Store.
How do you make a trailer for that?
I'm saying,
Yeah.
why isn't there
Because it's hard to make
a trailer for a platform?
Cause that
Or a
then
digital platform?
then that feels like more like an ad than a trailer.
I'm saying, why isn't there? I'm not saying there is trailers.
There is something like that, not for Epic Games Store, for Stadia. Google Stadia.
Stadia has been making trailers.
And it's
Yeah,
been
but
popping
that's-
up on my YouTube videos like a
But
billion times.
that feels like an ad.
Yeah, that is an ad actually. Never mind. I retract my statement because I've been watching Stadia ads for like a billion times.
That's that same sequence I saw from there. It was the exact
So
same
what's a
sequence
trailer?
Huh?
What's a trailer?
I treat trailer as
a hook up to the back of a
yeah.
truck.
Damn it, that was
That
Stop.
and
You're
and
taking
I
all my
treat
good
trailer
bits.
as an ad.
Look up trailer.
It's
I
a way to
swear.
hook the audience to buy your product.
Yeah, like into a truck.
No. I thought it was like a downsampled size of your feature.
No, I don't.
Trailer dealers in my area.
You have to type in movie trailers. Because when you say trailer, you're expecting
Yeah, I know,
pickup
like truck
truck
trailer. I
picture.
know. Game trailer. Gameplay trailer? Why not?
No, you're not gonna get.
Wait a second. Fuck Google Stadia. God, I hate their ads.
Why don't you move forward?
Just
I
move
choose
forward.
I
though.
could. I'm going to not to. Game trailer fundamentals. Your game trailer shows what the game
That's
is.
not it. That's not it.
Are you saying that
What is a trailer concept?
Promotion.
in filming
Scroll down.
industry? Fucking let me
Yeah.
read this one first. Damn. In a filmmaking industry, pitch trailer, also known as a concept trailer or proof of concept trailer, is a movie trailer produced
What's a trailer?
independent. It's the thing that.
Scroll down.
What's a trailer?
It's wiki trailer promotion.
We shouldn't be using Wikipedia. Hoo hoo.
Is a
Trailer.
commercial advertisement for a feature film.
Advertisement.
So yeah, and so that's after that realization of trailers are basically ads.
For free.
I give two shits about it. I treat them as ads.
But they still build my hypes though.
Like I have no hype for them.
No, but there's
I
an
just
art to trailers.
Yeah, there is an art, just like there's an art for advertising.
No, there is not.
Yes, there is.
No.
Yes.
No.
Well,
There's no art in
the Old Spice commercials.
EJ. Sure. That's
That's a form
More-
of art.
no, I don't want to say that's a form of art. That's more so taking inspiration from a buttload of Japanese commercials and implementing it into Western culture.
Is that
Yeah.
what it is?
Yes, it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
But
So what? The Japanese did the one take thing first.
not the one take
Take
thing,
thing.
just the ridiculous,
The
absurd
absurdity.
thing.
The
Oh.
absurdity of their commercials.
Okay.
Once again, there's an art to trailer because it's about storytelling. It's about being able to sell your story to people. Ads isn't that. Old Spice isn't that.
Okay.
Old Spice isn't. I'm trying to sell a story to you. It's I'm trying to make you buy this product based on the fact that we're interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what a trailer is. There's an art to movie trailers in that sense. that you can give a portion / a little bit or create a tension and storyline in this minute time frame, and then have it come across as deeply meaningful to the point where you'd want to watch it. Like I treat movie trailers in the same vein as like short films.
Like, is it like that one trailer that we saw while we were watching the Joker in the theaters, where he didn't really and I think it was like the one right after where it didn't really show us much.
Oh yeah, and we were commending it.
Yeah. Oh, you were. I was just agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I was commending an association.
Like I the way I view movie trailers is that of a short film. It's like how much tension and suspense or how much interest can you generate in only given time in a given time frame.
But isn't that the same thing with ads? How can you generate interest in a given time space?
Nah. I don't want to conflate them, EJ. I
know,
want it.
but you're right.
It makes me feel bad. It makes me feel bad to conflate them.
Yeah,
like I understand your points, EJ. You're coming from a place of reason.
Yeah,
but that reasoning is making me feel bad. I don't want to attribute advertisement with a higher form of art. Is what I'm trying to say.
Like, you're right in the sense that what's special about trailers is that you can promote
because a trailer I feel is more story driven.
Story driven, yes, but I'm not.
Ads aren't story driven per se. What they're driven by is the marketing of a consumer product.
So I would disagree. I kind of disagree.
How do you disagree? No, the whole point of a marketing advertisement is to make you buy something.
Yes.
And trailers sort of makes you want to do that too.
Trailers they make
you
want
don't.
to.
You can get a short film that's like a minute or like 2 minutes long that tells a meaningful story that doesn't sell you a product at all.
Is that more of a short film or not a trailer?
Both. It could be both.
Because I feel like that's...
Have you seen the trailer for American Sniper?
No, I haven't.
Where it puts you in the trailer was oftentimes regarded better than the actual movie because the movie was completely pro-war.
Yeah. But
the trailer was about the tension between an American sniper deciding whether or not people are threats when they're crossing the street because they're viewed as terrorists.
Okay, then
then you like in like a minute time frame you're thinking about, oh shit, this is what it feels like to be in a dire situation.
And then
where you have to perceive threats.
Then would that fall in the problem of the marketing team then?
What do you mean marketing team?
Because that trailer did not do what it's supposed to do. Well, it kind of did.
It did do what it's supposed to do. It presented an interesting storyline.
But
and that's why people commended the trailer better than the movie.
Yeah.
Because the movie was pro-war when the trailer depicted a situation that had tons of gray morals and gray ambiguous threats.
I have it.
But then why is it people are not as mad to that compared to a game trailer?
What do you mean as mad as that?
Like a game when
people were mad about that.
Okay.
Nothing that I said contradicts what the madness. Once again, I said people were very upset that the movie was shit.
Yeah.
But the trailer was really good.
Okay. I'd like to just point out that people may have seen that trailer and then they were like, this movie's going to be great. I'm going to go see it in the theaters. Capitalism, ho.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah? What's your point? I'm saying that you can treat the trailer as especially in this case, as a completely separate incident.
Yeah, but a lot of people just see it as
because
I watched the movie, so therefore I'm hyped to see that.
You're right in the sense, yes.
You know? This is why I don't want to conflate the two.
I know, but you don't want to conflate the two. But like, what is the true purpose of a trailer?
Hyping people up.
Is to sell your product.
Okay, once again,
by showing only the good bits.
And the only product the differentiation between the trailer is specifically for movies.
Okay, so you may be right, but I'm gonna go with my standard and say that I'm going to treat trailers such a short film and still judge them whether or not they're good or bad.
I'm happy for you that you go for that, but you gotta realize that it is an.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
What? What?
Oh man.
Because like advertisers also have some advertisements do have stories in it.
No, they don't.
Especially the Japanese ones.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
There's a Japanese commercial that spans over 3 different commercials, where it's a woman falling in love with a man that has a really long gum, and it's long man, and that's basically the whole entire ad is a woman falling in love with a this guy that has a really long gum.
So where's the story?
It's how for her noticing, falling in love, going out dates to marriage and stuff like that.
That's pretty. Japan.
But the prominent feature of the entire commercial series is the fact that there's gum.
Yeah.
There's product placement.
Well,
That's not story driven.
It has a story.
It has a story, but it's not story driven.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I draw the line.
Okay.
If there's product placement, it's bad.
Yeah, because it's no longer story driven.
It's a story.
Like, it's not that product placement is bad. Like, you can have product placements in the Matrix movie where like people only drive Cadillacs.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
You
if
didn't notice that?
if the primary method of the entire movie or the message of the movie is to drive home the message of, hey, this is a product, it's in the movie,
Yeah.
then that's not story driven. That's an ad.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line. That's why I feel bad when I say there are things that are story driven and that can be. Can you stop touching my feet?
I didn't even touch.
Yeah, but you have a fascination with touching feet. It's gross, dude. Feet are gross.
I didn't touch. Chillax.
Okay.
Edric has a really.
I know. He hates feet. I get that.
Okay, going back to the whole point of what was I talking about? Trailers.
Trailers, short stories.
driven.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Because like I said, all trailers are ads.
But not all
ads. But not all
Not all ads are trailers.
Yeah, not all ads are trailers.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That's what I said at the start.
Yeah, you're right.
Not all ads.
But like,
Once again, I don't want to conflate the two
I know.
because there are some trailers that are actually very good.
Yes,
Very
and I'm
story-driven.
I am not disingenuating those trailers.
That's
I'm
not a
just,
word.
No,
Not all trailers are not.
all trailers
All-
are ads,
But not all ads are trailers.
But not all ads
All
are trailers.
are ads,
Yeah,
but not all ads are trailers.
because trailers are a way to promote your is a form of an ad.
But it's more artsy. No, I'm just trying to wrap my head around that phrase, because the phrase has a lot of repeating words, but it's worded differently. So that's why my brain's trying to having a hard time wrapping its head around it.
Like,
Where was this from? The fact that generating hype and
Yeah.
trailers.
Yeah, trailers.
And
Yeah,
why is there no trailers for
that's
Google
platforms like Stadia
Steam.
and Steam? And the reason why I don't consider them trailers is because they're not story driven. They're just product placement.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense
That's-
because
yeah.
you can't make a story driven.
that's
can't make a story driven trailer for the
A product.
platform Steam.
Yeah, that's
or
what I
the
said.
platform
That's
Epic
that's
Games
why
Store.
I said isn't that just more of an ad now?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
No,
you're
no,
like,
no.
no.
No, okay. No, EJ, definitely this conversation was fruitful.
Yeah.
I discovered why they don't make trailers for non-story things. It's
Yeah.
because there's no story to make a trailer for. Okay, cool.
Also, speaking of Matrix, I heard they're making a 4th movie.
Yeah, it's coming out the same day as John Wick 4.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Is Keanu coming in
I
back?
have no idea.
Cool.
Oh, be
Keanu
amazing.
should star in the movie Wild Wild West.
With Will Smith.
No, Will Smith will take his job as in the Matrix.
They're switching places.
Yeah, because in the original movie, it was originally Will Smith who got offered the job.
Yeah.
As Neo.
I don't think it was as Neo as it was as the other guy.
No, Morpheus.
Yeah, it's Morpheus.
Oh,
As
that's
Morpheus.
Lawrence Fishburne, dude.
That's what I meant.
Oh.
It shouldn't have been Keanu. It should have been Lawrence Fishburne as
Morpheus.
in the sequel of Wild Wild West.
Are they making a sequel to Wild
No,
Wild
they're
West?
not.
Thank
That's
God.
the joke. That's the fucking joke.
I'm sorry.
I love
didn't
it.
catch that one.
Can Will Smith play
A serious character? Yeah, he did.
Morpheus?
He played a serious character in After Earth, and it was awful.
Well, he played a serious character in The Pursuit of Happiness, and I heard that was movie good.
Good.
I liked it.
So
The score.
So why are you saying that Will Smith has like a terrible range when it comes to acting?
No, I just
Same with I Am Legend also. Apparently I Am Legend is also critically acclaimed.
It was okay.
Until the
It was
end.
okay.
What about iRobot? He was a comically serious character.
okay.
That was
I
okay
like that
also.
movie because it has a robot eating a house.
It had tons of fucking product placement. Like he was wearing Converse and shit.
They're driving Audis.
MP5.
It's kind of dumb how like if you want to be cool, in terms of contemporary, like in terms of modernity, you need to be wearing all the hot like fashion brands. And
Chasing
icons.
Cloud or whatever is it?
Is that what it's called? Chasing Clout.
I don't know, something like that. Where now kids nowadays they're just obsessed buying like $1,000 clothes.
But they're
for
not
the sake
wrong.
Of fashion.
But they're not wrong.
For the sake of fashion.
But they're not wrong.
What do you mean?
Because society deems it that's
That's true, but-
important. So they're not wrong.
They're not wrong.
But that's also the concept is also not right. You know what I mean?
No, it is right in the eyes of society because society deems
It-
that
appropriate.
Well, I
Appropriate.
fucking hate society, so you know.
Well, then there you go.
No.
Also, I was just
So have an issue with society rather than young kids being influenced by society.
Also, I was also going to add before I was abruptly cut off
Sorry.
that they use it for the sake of like strictly for fashion and not function.
That's the whole point. It's called status recognition.
And I find that ridiculous. You have a rain jacket and you take that off because you don't want to get it wet.
You're a
That makes
boomer.
me-
You're a boomer, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, boomer. Gosh, get with the times.
I fucking hate that word so much.
No, but I'm saying like
I-
you're getting upset at the wrong reasons. You should be upset at the
I
fact
blame
that
society.
yeah, well, now you are, but before you I hate these kids for doing this.
Me too, because they're impressionable and dumb.
That's what kids are.
bricks.
That's
Yeah,
what kids
kids
are.
are.
So why are you hating kids for being kids?
Because they're dumb as bricks.
Because you're them.
I was
if you
like
hate
that
kids
once
for
too.
being kids, you're a boomer.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though the word boomer has nothing to do with kind of like that. It's
Well,
literally
no, but
when
now
you were born.
Yeah,
It was
that's what
literally
it was.
based when you were born.
Yeah, but language, me and EJ had this conversation. Yeah. Language is transformational, is completely amorphous, and therefore, if the generation chooses to change the definition of a word, they're allowed to, and that word can now take on new meaning.
Yeah. Boomer used to means the generation of the baby boom.
Yeah, I know.
But now it means boomers, old people who hate on younger generations.
Who doesn't
people
understand.
who have Genovia.
Yeah.
Genovia.
I hate kids. I'm just kidding. No, but I blame society.
Now you
shitty.
do.
Now you do.
It's shitty.
Now you realize it's society rather
It's not the
than
kids' fault.
It's not the kids' fault.
It's society's fault.
Kids are just
and
following
kids' fault
what's
for being dumb kids.
'cause
I'm kidding.
kids-
I'm kidding. Relax.
kids just want to be part of the society, so they try their best to follow society, right?
I need
Yeah,
to start
societal
a,
conventions.
I need
Societal
to start
conventions.
a anti-societal movement. Be a hermit, kids.
I mean,
You don't need fucking
being
money.
a hermit sucks, but
You don't need money. You don't need to believe what society tells you. You believe what you want to be. Which
dude,
is a
I like
hermit.
being a society. Having laws and having people not perpetually be a threat to me is like nice.
Yeah.
Also being called okay boomers.
What about being called okay boomer? What?
What?
It's completely appropriate in the context that in which it was used for.
Yep.
It's completely
Like as much as Edric hates the term modern, because
Can you confirm?
Yeah, it's
Alright.
like modern
He
because
does.
modern means present time.
Present
rather
time.
Than
Future times?
but the modern.
No, okay. Now that I think about it, now that I look back on it, I shouldn't hate the word
Yeah,
modern
you
because
shouldn't.
you wouldn't have, like, modern is like contemporary in the sense that people of the generation of now aren't gonna have a name for their generation while they presently live in it.
Yep.
Okay.
You can only come up with a name for the generation that has occurred before. Right.
Yeah.
It's like people who lived through the 30 Years' War didn't know that the war was going to be 30 years.
It's true.
They just lived in a time of conflict. They didn't have a name specifically for it.
Like, remember when they said World War, they literally thought it's going to be a century war.
Yeah.
World War? I thought it was just based how many countries are fighting in it, but alright.
It's also the perception of those people who saw it during the war.
Yeah. It's that war to end all wars.
It was a war against everybody, and they felt like that war is going to last for a full-on century.
No, but the Forever Wars. The people who were part of the Forever Wars didn't think that they were going to last forever.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah,
we'll be back.
That's why modern needs to exist. It's like it's a placeholder word until the generation after it comes up with a signifier to be able to identify it as.
Yeah.
So now that I've come to that conclusion, I'm not so angry about the word modern. I'm not so angry about the word contemporary
Or postmodern.
Okay, move it.
No. I'm not so angry about the word postmodern either.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't hate kids for being kids.
I'm gonna hate me for being an old man.
Because like,
listen, you think my hate just is directed to just the kids? It's directed to everybody, including myself.
Well, don't be so hateful then.
It fuels my existence.
Yeah, and then you figure out that laughter generates more power than screams.
I understood that reference. No, I choose to live in the olden ways, like the spider boss.
Yeah. No.
Mr. Waternoose.
Is that his name?
Yeah. Mr. Waternoose.
I thought you were talking about Randall, but Randall is the snake.
Yeah.
No, he's a lizard, dude.
No, he's a chameleon. That's
chameleon.
the reason why he can count. You guys are actually so dumb.
Chameleons are lizards, okay?
And chameleons don't even...
They're reptilian.
No! Chameleons don't even blend into the surroundings.
I know, it's based emotions.
Based on their emotions.
Yeah, it's based
and
emotions.
it just happens so that when they're happy that they turn green.
Green? Okay.
Yeah.
What about when they're red? I think it's like
It's
anger.
mating central.
Oh.
Mating season and when they get upset.
Oh. So anger.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah.
Anyway, I think this is a good way to cut off.
Yeah.
Next
episode's
topic is John's topic.
Ah, shit. I forgot to bring something up. I'll think of something. Don't worry, boys. I got time.
Well, your next one is gonna be in
Next week.
next week, which is the
Christmas?
week of.
Don't mention festivities in my presence.
It's the week.
Holidays.
Oh well, actually, no. Your next week is the 21st.
Oh, what?
So
Less than a chaos.
less than
9. Fuck.
Oh, you're waiting for the market to go down?
Yeah.
Capitalism, ho.
I mean, it's only the second day of the league, so everything's gonna be mad expensive.
Oh. Inflation, ho.
No, that's not. I guess that is inflation.
In a sense. And
Yeah,
it'll
because
very
inflation's-
soon deflate.
Yeah, inflation's dictated by how much demand is there in response to the supply, and
Yeah.
the supply is very little compared to the demand right now.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I think that's a good way to cut the episode.
send me your topic, post the topic, then
Naturally.
we can do it. We
Yeah.
can continue on.
Anyway,
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah,
we
we'll-
definitely appreciate anyone
we'll catch you guys next
who
time.
listens to the rambles of old boomers.
Yeah. And God, I fucking hate
Thinking to expand this into
Society's
other
didn't
platforms.
Bye.
Bye.